Hello, you guys. It is time to rise and thrive. I am Tricia Turner. I have the amazing Paul and Maggie with me today. Super excited. Y'all, this is something that we come to you live every week, 12 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time, to bring you positivity centered around the four pillars most popular or most important in my life, which are faith, family, finances, and fitness. Paul just disappeared. But that's okay. Maggie is here too. Maggie, say hello to everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be with y'all on this rainy Monday morning.
So crazy, y'all. Houston. So we're all in Houston, in case y'all don't know. And we are experiencing the craziest weather ever. It rains every day.
I know.
You know,
I've been gone for a week, so I heard it's been raining.
Girl, it has. And I literally was just sitting here right before we did this, and I was telling Paul, I was like, oh my gosh, like we have listing videos to shoot this week, and the weather says it's like 100% chance of rain every day. How are we gonna do this?
I know.
This is not a good thing for our listings.
Hey, Paul.
It's not. Hello, I'm back.
Normally Maggie's the one that drops off, and it was you this time. Hey, Maggie, I want to pick your brain for a second. So you guys in the real estate world, we're in June, like middle of June now. In fact, today is the 15th. So straight up middle of June, people should be looking at planning their second half of the year. If you didn't have a good first half, you still have plenty of time to have an amazing second half, because it shows that in the second half of the year in the real estate space, you'll actually have more closings and more income the second half. And if what we believe is true, what the news is reporting, that perhaps this Iran conflict is coming to an end, maybe we will see more people buying and selling. Maggie, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, my first half was pretty active. However, I have noticed in the past 5 years that my second half has always been a lot stronger than my first half. But honestly, it comes down to discipline and consistency. So if you weren't disciplined in the first half and weren't consistent with your own business, then of course you're going to get the same results the second half.
Isn't that crazy? And Maggie, you guys runs a team too. Paul and I run our team here. Maggie has her team that she runs. Maggie, would you say it's safe to say, when you look at your agents that have come and gone off of your team, the ones that leave, a lot of times they complain that, there's no leads, or the leads are garbage, and they always try to blame it on the team or something to do with the team. But do you think it's more or less the agents' habits that are the reason that they're not thriving?
Absolutely. I have had some team members that have left, and if you look them up on MLS and you go to sold transactions, they sold one unit.
Crazy. And I was talking to Paul about this morning, the crazy thing, because we run our morning community every morning at 8:30. And I said it in our community this morning. If you look at the habits of the people that are the most successful in real estate, they're not doing anything different than what they tell you to do. They're making the calls, they're door knocking, they're going in open houses, they're doing social media, they're working their CRM, every day. But yet people complain that they don't have anyone to talk to. They don't have anyone to call. They don't have anyone to door knock. It's like, you have the same people that we all do. The same opportunity.
I agree. I think in my case, what I see is that agents that show up to the office are the ones that actually move the needle versus the ones that just trickle in, or they go in and they just want to chit chat. I'm like, guys, I am not here to chit chat. I look at my sleeves, my head is down, and I get to it, because by 5 o'clock, I want to be able to disengage a little bit and focus on my family.
Yep.
Yeah. And I know when we were in our last location, we were in a retail space for 5.5 years. The same agents pretty much came in consistently. And the agents that came in consistently were the ones that were performing. Then we moved 4 years ago into the space that we're at now. And our agents have been less consistent because it's not the same environment. Your environment dictates so much. And so we know it's so funny, because with our property that we have on the market, because we bought it, we have it on the market to sell. We've dropped the price significantly because we know how important it is to get to the next location, which is back in a better office environment for the agents. Paul, speak on that a little bit, because Paul knows, we have went through so many times of building up the team. And at one point we had 58 agents, but it's the same like formula. They come in the first 30 days, they're like strong, they're showing up, they're making their calls, they're performing, they're doing everything that they said they were going to do. And then all of a sudden, then they're showing up like 3 times a week, and then they're late, and then it drops off. And by 60 to 90 days, like they're either gone because they just disappeared, or you've asked them to leave. Paul,
Yep.
speak on that a little bit.
Well, I call it the real estate roller coaster.
Mhm.
And so what ends up happening is the agents, when they first join the team, you get involved in the culture. You see, I'm echoing. You see the way that people that are on the team, that have been in the team for a while, you see the way they operate, and then you get motivated by it, and then you do them, and then you consistently do them for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then in doing that, you end up in a transaction. And then they throw their entire focus on that one transaction, and they think that that's going to be their $1 million lottery ticket, and they focus all their time on that one transaction. And then that transaction may close, it may not close, but what they end up doing is they stop doing all the activities that generated that one closing, and they stress themselves out in that one transaction, and then they get burnt out. And then that agent ends up just kind of giving up, because they're like, well, I don't know how to get my next transaction. Well, you do, because you did it in the beginning. You're just choosing to forget how you got there. And so then it turns out into a conversation. And just recently, to help the team, we created the calculator, the dollar per hour calculator, that we go over with the agents. And it shows them, if you're going to get involved in that, you're going to do all these lead generating activities, door knocking, calling, emailing, all these things that actually gets buyers and sellers to respond to you. If you're only going to focus on one, and you're spending anywhere from 30, 40, 80 hours on that one transaction, and then you look at your dollar per hour on exactly what you're going to make from your commission in that transaction, you could be in the negatives. You could be at $3 an hour, and then you have to sit there and ask yourself, well, how do I change that? Well, I do more transactions. Or I get more efficient with my time when I'm working with my clients. That way, my dollar per hour in my activities can go up. But if you're literally just focusing on one and you're in the negatives, honestly, we like to have a man-to-man or woman-to-man or woman-to-woman conversation, that maybe you should go seek employment somewhere, because per this transaction, you're at $2 an hour on working this person, and you're not focused on anybody else. Honestly, you're putting yourself and your family in a worse situation. You might as well go get a job somewhere to where you could at least make minimum wage, because you're below minimum right now.
Maggie, when you are working, and I want you to share, because I know, and you all that haven't followed Maggie, y'all need to. Maggie, the daughter, Maggie, the mom. I was talking to Maggie last night, and we were talking about work and schedules. And Maggie, you said something last night. You said, I'm all about making money right now. And you said, not because I want to make a lot of money, but I got bills to pay. But it's like, there's nothing wrong with us wanting to make a lot of money either. Like, whoever said I want to get up and not make money? Like, no one. So
No.
there's nothing wrong with that. But you also said last night, Maggie, you were like, you know what? I'm cutting expenses that we don't need. I'm learning how to work smarter with my money. And the coolest thing I think that you do, Maggie, is that, and I told her this last night, y'all, her whole family is involved in her business. Like, her husband, her mom, her dad, her kids. Talk a little bit about that, Maggie, and how you went from like just a real estate agent, brand new real estate agent, now a little over 5 years, like your whole family's in the business. Y'all are doing wild things and selling a whole bunch of homes.
You know, perfect examples this morning. I spoke with my assistant, lives 5 houses away from me. So I was like, hey, let's go to work together. And she said, well, I have to go show a home at 10. And I'm like, the hell you're not. You're in the office at 10. You're going to be there at 9. And I was like, no, why do you need to, what do you mean? I said, no, 9 to 5, come on. My mom can go show, Jose can go show, but like they're free. They don't have a lot of things on their schedule. we need to go clock in because there's contracts that need to be processed. Like we got under contract on so many properties this weekend. Like we need to start processing that with our transaction coordinator. Thank you. So absolutely, you know, if it's things like showing homes, that does not require my time or my assistant's time. We need to be at the office, like touching with our people and processing files. My mom can do that. My mom's a phenomenal showing agent. My dad is a phenomenal person that puts up signs and takes down signs. Sebastian is a phenomenal photographer, and we're training him to be a videographer. And actually, the coding that you taught us, Paul, 2 weeks ago, we taught Sebastian how to do that coding. So now he can do that coding for our CRM. And I don't have to take away from my assistant's time because her time needs to be to process files. And we can have Sebastian do that in the evenings. So
isn't that crazy that you have like your whole family involved in the work though now?
It just, Tricia, we just have to do it. Like, this is the way it is. You know what I mean?
What I think is amazing is, Maggie, you're literally a quarterback. Like with your family, you found out, like in knowing your family, you found out everybody's strengths and weaknesses, and you empowered them by putting them in places that they would excel at. And that is a true entrepreneur and a business owner like mindset. That's incredible. So
Maggie cracks the whip though.
She does. You have to.
I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know.
But Maggie,
like, was I too rough? Was that too hard? Was that too straightforward? And sometimes someone's like, yes, absolutely, you need to call and apologize. But most of the time they're just like, no, like this is what it is. Like people think it's gonna be super easy and just like you can twiddle your thumbs and just sit around, and it's not like that. Like we put in the work every single day. I'm in it every single day.
You are. Yep. And that's what I want you to talk about, because people, you know, they don't know your world and they may look and listen to you and you're like, oh, she's got a showing assistant, she does it. But talk to them about why you use your mom, or not use your mom, but have your mom go and Jose and your dad and do showings, because where did you find a better use of your time is?
At the office.
Yeah. What are you doing when you're there though?
Everything. I'm delegating out. Like the leads are coming in. Okay, you're pre-approved. Okay, here you mesh well with Maggie, the mom. Jose is really not truly in the business. I want to say he's 10% in the business. He's truly like heavily flipping homes. But if I need to pull him in, because if I get a client that's just not vibing with the female energy and he needs to be plugged in with the male, I'm like, okay, Jose, like you need to go. Like this guy's just not here to listen to females, so go get him.
But aren't you in the office too, going through your CRM and working your leads?
I am. Yes. I touch CRM every single day. Even while I was in Spain, I am dabbling into my CRM. And just because I was on vacation, whenever we went on vacation last week, my team truly stepped in and stepped up, like, wow. But so I would probably go to sleep like around 3:00 in the morning over there, Spain time, because that was around 5, 6, 7 o'clock here in the US. And I was in it. I was just having touch points with Crystal. Hey, how did this go? We got under contract on so many properties. And she was just walking me through everything. I'm like, okay, like, what did you not get to? What do I need to process? Like, what can I take off of your hands? Because I know tomorrow morning, instead of you being at the office, you have to go show our people. So we were really tag teaming with each other.
But it's so crazy because there you were in a whole different country and it's 3:00 in the morning there, but you're up handling your stuff because that's how important it is to you.
It's my business.
Why
would it not be important to anyone? This is your business. Even if you're on a team, it's your business.
Yes. When you're on a team, it should be, and I was saying this to our team, like when you look at other people complain about, well, this doesn't have this and this doesn't have this and we don't have this and that. But it's like, if people would learn to function as one, like it's our team. It's like, if we don't have something or it needs improvement, then step up and improve it or bring it in. Like it can't all just be dumped on one person. Like collaboratively, we're all supposed to make this big thing work, you know?
Yeah.
It will.
But Tricia, really, I don't know. I think I just don't want people like that around me. Like, oh, well, we don't have this. Well, go find it.
Yes.
Like, baby, go be your best self over there.
Yes.
100%. You have the right to. You're an independent contractor. You have the right to go wherever you want to.
Yes.
A team's purpose is it's honestly the same concept as corporate America. Like if you went to go work for Walmart, right? The brand Walmart is there. Walmart attracts people. It brings people in the doors. Those people that come in the doors that spend money keep you paid, right? The only difference is at Walmart, when you clock in, you have set things that you have to do, and they are to the company standard, period. And if you don't do those, then you're fired. Now, in a team, a real estate team, that team is designed to provide you with the resources that you need to be successful. That team gives you the guidance that you need in order to be educated. And then that team, that brand from that team helps you generate people that walk in the door, that purchase things, that fund you. But with that, as an entrepreneur, you have the ability or you have the choice to work or not work, or work as hard as you want to, or work as light as you want to. Now, if you choose to work less, then you choose to work yourself off the team. But if you choose to work more, then you're part of the collective and you're focused on the growth of the organization. That way, the more the organization grows, the more your resources grow, the more the opportunities grow, the more that you all grow as a collective. So it's kind of like, if you get into a team and your mindset is, if you're not making me do this, this, and this, then I don't want to be on this team. Well, if that's your mindset, you don't need to be in real estate. You need to go work somewhere. So that's what it really boils down to.
Maggie, how many are on your team right now, currently?
I have seven agents.
Your 7, do you have them all focused on the same standards, the same activities every day?
Mm-hmm. They're all strong.
Yeah. And what
Yes,
is,
they are.
can you share that with everyone that's listening? What you guys are doing?
Make your calls, touch in on people, get them pre-approved, make calls, CRM, make your calls. Call people.
How many calls do you think your people are making?
I don't know, maybe 20. Not a lot. It's not even a lot. Like my goal has always been like, make 10 calls a day. 10. That's it. That's it.
And anyone can do that.
But 10 intentional calls with intention. Like they have to be so intentional. Like, okay, this person, I saw them posting this on Facebook that they're pregnant. Boom, call. Bigger home, or no, they don't have a home. They live at home with parents. It just needs to be with intention. Everything.
So you're watching for signs and indicators of somebody that might be thinking of buying or selling.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. So when Maggie says that, she's saying, when you say 10 calls a day, you're really talking 10 conversations a day.
10 conversations a day.
Yes, ma'am.
You think you have more than that? He's so cute. Do you think you have more than that? More than 10?
Sometimes I do.
Okay. Your agents, are they having more than 10?
I think they have between 10 and 20.
Okay.
Because I hear them.
Yeah.
And then we clap for each other whenever they get off the phone, and we're like, man, that was a great conversation. Like that was so good. Or if we hear something that needs improvement, I feel like we all step in and we're like, hey, you should have said this instead. Or hey, you overshared, or hey, I think, you scared them. But definitely if we overheard the conversation was like spot on, we clap for each other. And
are you guys also emailing your database?
Yes, especially what Paul taught us 3 weeks ago. But yes, we are. Yes, we put everybody on a listing report and a market report.
Yeah, I hope y'all are listening to this. Like Maggie doesn't just sell a couple of homes a year; she sells a crap ton.
She does.
This is what works. Social media, Maggie, and we talked about this yesterday because Maggie used to have a videographer, and that costs a lot of money.
They're so
now I've switched it, and now Sebastian, your son, is doing it. Why did you do that?
Because it's summertime and he's on payroll. So no, it's summertime. It's a perfect opportunity for him to make extra money, for him to learn new things. And then if he gets really good at it, then he can start offering his services to other people. Like, hey, I'll go take some photo shoots of you and not charge what a videographer and photographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you seeing is working as far as posting that you're having him do for you?
Definitely lifestyle, and then in the middle of the lifestyle, integrate like one of my listings and pop in, my real estate not transaction, not so much like, oh, I'm under contract. I think I stopped doing that. I really don't post that, oh, I'm under contract again, or
Do you
just
share stories about that person, that buyer or seller?
No, but that's something that I do need to do. I need to do more of a, like, what was it? They were living at home, or they were getting paid minimum wage, or they got a big bonus. I think I need to touch on that.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it works.
It
And
does.
I think like the more that we can do and focus on that stuff, like they're really, it's not hard to think about something when it's real life and you're going through it. It's like, okay, well, we just saved these people from foreclosure and we sold their house like right in the nick of time. Those things happen like all the time, but we forget like to share that story,
I think it's just a time, Tricia.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is, because our time is like so constrained. Like we're working a lot. It's a lot on our plates.
Yes. And then on top of that, I don't know about y'all, but when I record, I'm like, okay, now I have to do my hair and then the makeup. It's just, there's so much more to production than just getting in front of the camera. And I mean, even as far as like the energy in the morning, I need to be in like my Zen mode and not, being disturbed, because then if things go south in the transactions and then they start telling me about that, then of course my focus is going to be there. And this is always going to come secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
For sure.
I was talking in our community this morning. There's so much stuff that on our plates that we need to do in order to keep growing our business and doing the things that we do in real estate. The use of artificial intelligence, of course, is helping. And the more we learn to use the tools and resources, and especially the stuff that Paul keeps creating for us, it's going to be so much easier for us to work with the time that we have. We're doing, and I shared this because I said it in our community this morning. I was like, this newsletter that Paul created is program, right, Paul?
A program. That's what I call them.
Did he show you that yet, Maggie?
Is that what we went over?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The MySpace code.
Oh, yes. What's Sebastian knows now? My son. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did that help you in your business, Maggie?
What was that, Tricia?
Did that help you?
Yes, it did. Actually, that home that we blasted, Paul, I kid you not, we went under contract the very next day, representing seller and buyer.
Yep.
That's awesome.
No lie. Oh,
Let's
my
go.
God. I was on cloud 9.
Let's go.
And that's artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Yes.
It's freaking coding or whatever Paul taught us.
It's coding. It is 100% HTML code. It is.
This is not for me. I'm not a coder. I'm more of a you, Tricia. Just put me in front of people. I love people. I love sales. I love to help. So this is more of like my assistant, Crystal. This is in her area, and Sebastian. So I was like, perfect. I'm going to teach them, and they just need to do it.
It's so funny though that you're teaching them when it's like usually something that you wouldn't even understand,
No, and I'm just, well, it's because we recorded Paul. I'm like, we have so many notes from that class. But yes, Paul, the very next day we went under contract. Praise God.
So we talked about this morning in our community, and I was explaining to the agents that were on, I was like, if you would start setting up your people on listing alerts and for them to see listings, like A, it's going to help you get more listings, and B, and get your listings sold. And then I was like, has Paul showed you how to do this? And Paul, what did you say? When are you going to show everybody how to do this?
At Power Agent.
At Top Agent Playbook.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to pull the curtain back, and I am going to show everybody how to do exactly what Maggie was talking about.
Perfect.
Get your time back.
Yes. Then we definitely need to have pens and notebooks.
Yes.
For sure. Okay.
And are you going to be able to do enough of it in your segment, Paul?
Yeah. I've done it with the community so many times. I can get it down to about 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Because remember this time too, Maggie, we have Camille stepping in with us too.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to, if y'all come to our Top Agent Playbooks, we do these every other month. So we did it last year every month. and we've traveled around with it. But this year we decided to move it to every other month because we have boot camps in between too, that we have all kinds of stuff going on. And this time we're bringing in like special guests. And so this Top Agent Playbook, which is Wednesday, y'all, at Rudy's Barbecue with lunch included. Camille
Rudy's
to speak to, and she's like the subject to queen. She's got 60 properties all done through subject to. So she's gonna be talking about that. So you're not only gonna have Maggie, Paul, and myself, and Amy, but Camille's coming in too. And we're gonna wrap this all into 2 hours with lunch. Crazy.
Yep. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing.
If she's actually helped me in some deals where I'm just like this is just going nowhere. So like, Camille, do your sub 2 magic, and she's helped out.
Do you know what you're going to be going over, Maggie?
I think I'm going to be going over a lot of, here's my other twin. I am so sorry.
No,
you're fine. This podcast is about faith, family, finances, and fitness. So, hello, family.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm going to be going over a lot. I think I want to go over the CRM, touching on what does my day-to-day look like?
Yes.
Day to day.
That would be awesome.
And then how I organize my emails and how does my day-to-day look like? Because everything that I do day-to-day, I've taught it to my team, and my team has definitely moved the needle to their business and their business.
So what we'll do, you guys, number one, we have a lot of people already registered. Did you look at
We do.
Okay.
We have over 68 people registered already.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Okay. So we're going to only have a few spots left for sure.
Literally.
All right. And so you guys, we always talk about listings, artificial intelligence. Paul's going to share with you what he showed Maggie that helped her get her listings sold that fast. Amy's going to do whatever Amy talks about, which is probably something to do with investing because she's involved in, or luxury, one of the two. And then, of course, Camille with subject to. Y'all, the real estate industry, especially if what we just told you at the beginning of this podcast, the second half of your year is going to be the best half of your year, and you're going to do the bulk of your income and your closings during this. It would probably benefit you if you showed up for 2 hours and got your brain fed and then ate some good barbecue and then got out there and took action. What's your thoughts, Maggie?
Absolutely. I know everyone that's attended our Top Agent Playbook has reached out afterwards and has said, this has changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
It was phenomenal. This was not like any other training. This is truly empowering because y'all are teaching us. It's not a coaching event where, yes, you can do this. Get up, guys, make your call. No, we're actually teaching you step by step what it is that we do.
Yes.
Crazy.
That's the difference between what we're doing.
It's not a brag festival. Look at me and look at how amazing I am. It's actually, these are things that you can implement in your business today.
Absolutely.
If you choose to.
And every time that we do it, guys, because I've heard people say, oh, I know I've been to it before. They're never the same.
No,
ever.
you're not. Ever.
It's different data and different tactics and a different strategy. And of course, with artificial intelligence, you can't do the same thing over and over because probably the stuff Paul showed us 2 months ago is gone now.
It's old. It's old. It's old. Like, it's so old. A lot of things, it's moving rapidly, like super fast. In the not CRM, but in this database or platform that Tricia made me be coachable in learning, that we pretty much just switched over a lot of our business to. They have so many agents, AI agents in there that automate everything for you. Your follow-up, your tags, like everything. So your outreaches, your prospecting, it automates all of that. And so that is the direction that the world is going. That's the direction the CRMs are going. And if you're not understanding how you can operate and not take that task on and feel like you have to spend double the time understanding it or figuring it out than actually doing what you're supposed to do for work, you're going to get lost in the sauce. But it is changing fast. The way you communicate with it is changing fast. It's evolving, and you got to stay hip.
You do.
You do. I'm excited, you guys. We're going to cut short today because we know we have a lot of work to do. Like Maggie and I were talking yesterday on the phone. Yesterday was Sunday for one. And
Yes.
it was like 7 p.m. last night. And I was like, I got to go because I'm actually pulling up to show a house last night. That's what we do.
Yes.
Always.
Absolutely. Every day.
We
Monday,
are.
every single day. It doesn't stop. It doesn't sleep.
No.
It doesn't sleep.
It does not.
Yep.
We're like, we have to make it happen. We get up every day to make it happen. And Maggie, you have your property that you closed on. Are you going to debut that anytime soon?
Yes, we're actually closing on Wednesday.
You didn't close it yet?
No, we close on Wednesday, and then we close on our flip home on Thursday. So we have a lot of projects going on.
And so you're going to be able to talk about that soon, about your plans.
I am. I'm so excited to bring this opportunity to the East and the South side.
I can't wait to
Heck
see
yeah,
it.
man.
It's going to change so many lives because Realty of America has changed my life. Definitely.
For sure.
Through revenue share.
Love it.
We're grateful.
All right, you guys. So if you are in the Houston area, you definitely need to come to Top Agent Playbook. We do not record it for you guys to have live. We don't live stream it. It's in person because we believe we're better together doing it there because together we thrive, right? So 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Rudy's Barbecue right there on I-10 near the Grand Parkway. So it's easy to get to for everyone. Lunch is provided by the amazing Majestic Title and USA Mortgage, Daniel Langham. And you're going to hear from, like I said, Maggie, Paul, myself, Amy, and Camille, all wrapped into 2 hours for free.
Yes.
For free.
Final thoughts, Maggie, the daughter.
Guys, it's the second half. Roll up your sleeves, put your head down. You can do it. It just takes a lot of discipline and consistency, for sure.
Amen.
Heck yeah.
How about you, Paul? Final thoughts.
Stay focused, stay empowered, stay strong, stay fighting the good fight, and bring your notebook and pens to Top Agent Playbook because it's going down.
So, Paul, our tickets at thetopagentplaybook.com.
thetopagentplaybook.com. And if you're an operator out there and you want to know how I made that landing page look so cool in 15 minutes, holler at me.
thetopagentplaybook.com. Y'all better hurry up because seats are for sure limited.
Talk about that too, Paul.
Huh?
I go over that at Top Agent Playbook.
The landing page?
Anything Paul has to teach, I'm like, okay, guys, I'll drive to you. I'll go to Katie, whatever it is. That's how
I got you, Maggie. All you got to do is
how important it is.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Right now, honestly, websites and landing pages are so simple to make as long as you know how to be the liaison between your two artificial intelligence models. Like you can do anything. So the future looks amazing.
Yes, it
The
does.
future is amazing. I love it. All right, you guys, we will see y'all Wednesday at thetopagentplaybook.com. Y'all have an amazing day.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.